hopefully it's going to work okay today. I hope it's clearer than it was last time when I came on. Anyway, hello everybody. I'll just wait for things to appear and like the what do you call that, to pass. Even though it records me saying all this, but I can't see myself. I'm going to like skip the ads and stuff. Hopefully it's clearer than it was last time. I don't know where to put the autofocus on or not. I've had a big move around and clear up and stuff. Sorry if my chair's making a noise. Let me just stick the autofocus on for a second and then turn it off. Yeah, so hopefully it's on. Hello, hope everybody's okay. Hello Sharon, if you're still here. Hi Lisa. Oh good, it's lovely and clear today. Yeah, I think there was a problem with my internet because things have been not very good. So I've completely had a big tidy up of my studio and everything, and yeah, so don't think about that. I'm really like out of practice of going live in a minute, so I don't know how this is gonna turn out. Oh, you're still here, Sharon. Hi, hello everyone. Right, yeah, I'm gonna paint some bluebells. These are from the garden. I think these aren't like the wild bluebells. I don't think. I think these are the imposter ones. What do you call them? Spanish bluebells or something that take over the world. But they're all out up here. It's a bit later than down south because we're colder here. You know what? I haven't even got any paper ready. I'll just get some paper. I'm like so disorganised. Right, I'm going to use some bocking thread. I've got like my sheep. Some sheep that I did. This paper's really thick. I'm just pulling it off the block. I've got one more sheet on the top. Yeah, so this is the paper I'm using. It's bocking for £200 by Ken Bromley Art Supplies. Yeah, there's only one sheet left on there. It's clean off a bit. And I've also got some new colours. I've done a unboxing video and testing them out. I'm not sponsored at all. These are what I bought with my Patreon money. So these are the Hordem Acryl, and I also had like a voucher with money off that I'd been saving, so they worked out really cheap for what they were. So I'm going to use these. So if you see me, you can also see my lovely this, what do you call it? My palette. You can see my palette today. So I've set it all up. So I'm so organised. Well, I'm not organised, but I've forgotten to change my water. So I've got dirty water. So these are the colours, and they're really granular, the super granulation ones, which are really nice. So I thought I might try this one, which is, you know, I was so organised, I even did a swatch. There's Tundra Violet, which I thought was really nice, sort of blueies for the thing, but I've done this and I've set them up there because when you get new watercolours, I never know what they are and what they're like, and I know everyone likes to be likes to know the colours that I'm using. Anyway, I'm just gonna, this is, you can't even see my bluebells, these are the ones. So I'm just gonna get one. They smell lovely, and they smell like hyacinths actually. They smell really nice. They're gonna make me sneeze now. So I'm just going to do them really loose, and I'm sorry if my hair gets in the way. I haven't tied it up. Let me just knot it. So my dreads have got really long. They've had a growth spurt. They're everywhere. Unless I tie it back, you can like see it everywhere. Anyway, I'm going to paint these, and I've got Lavender by No, that's not Hordem. It's that lavender. I've forgotten who it's by, sorry if I forget the colours. I haven't even squirted any of the colours out that I wanted to use. What is that called? Tundra Violet. This one. I'm just going to stick it here for now with my blues. Tundra Violet, Tundra Blue, stick that there. And I also quite like the look of the deep sea green, so I'm going to stick those there, which is more of the turquoise. I've got like phthalo turquoise there by Daniel Smith, but sort of mixing them all together and see what happens. Anyway, to start off, I've got a bit of this lovely lavender. Is it Hordem? Oh no, that's the one let me tell you before it's like my brain. Holborn watercolour lavender. It probably won't what do you call it? It won't focus. There we go. Anyway, so I'm going to excuse me, you can see my pyjamas and everything. I'm still in my pyjamas. So I'm just going to start off. I'm not going to draw out. I've got fluff on the end of my brush. This is a sable brush, number 12 white by Sea Whites. They've got all different what do you call them, flowers, but I'm just going to sort of paint them blobby and mix in the colours, the other colours as I go. But it should be a bit pinkier. Sort of blue with that Holbein colour is very what do you call it? What's the word? Opaque. So they're going to be weird colours. I just want them a bit more lavendery, really. Let's try a bit of purple. I have got a nice purple here. Let's stick that in with it as well. Maybe I should have used one of the Holden colours and then it would have because they're not really blue, are they? They're more on the purple side. Now I've got two purple, two blue, two purple. Let's stick some cerulean in there as well, because that's like blue. You think like, yeah, bluebells, they're blue. I'm going to stick a bit of bleach in. I'm just letting all the colours smoosh together and then let the granulation of the colours like do their thing. So it's not botanical painting. And then I've got some green here. A bit of Cascade Green. I like Cascade Green, which is a bluey green. It goes quite nice with the bluebells. I'm just going to stick little bits in. Little bits. With the stems. Cascade Green's quite granularly as well. It like changes colour. It's really pretty. I'm so glad it's clearer today. It was like last time I was on, I gave up. I came back on and it wasn't even showing at all. I was like, oh my god. And then that day I just spent, I'm just going to blot some of the water out. And then the next day I just spent, that same day I mean, I just spent tidying it up. Just tidying up my studio because decided it was time for a clear up. I don't know how many people are here today. I can't see. Normally it says how many people are watching, but I can't see because I've got my wrong glasses on to see. I've moved my computer so it's a bit further away, and when I got my close-up glasses on, I can't see who's here and things. But I can see the chat sort of if I squint and look over there. Let's do another one. I've been watching some Jean Haynes tutorials. I really like the way she paints, and I got one of her books, and I like the way she does like soft edges where they blur, so you want lost and found edges. So if I do that, that's going to make the edges disappear, which I think is really pretty. And then this is going to be wet here, so I'm just going to blob in some, I'm going to make it a bit bluer, this one, blob in some colour. I'm still using the these were the blues and I've forgotten what order I put them in, but just paint the like shapes of the, it's not immensely wet so you can still get the shapes, but they'll be softer. 12 are watching. Oh great, that's good. Usually when I start coming back I don't get many people watching, so which is good, but 12's good. To start with, anyway. I haven't done a proper live for a while, but back now. Cascade green again, because I like cascade green, just dropping it in. So I'm just sort of, I'm not doing the really details. And when it's drier you can come in and do a bit more detail to it. So that's dry, that side. I'm just going to do, just making up a little picture painting. I'm just going to drop in some more. I can't speak today, sorry. Let's do them different heights as well. I've got like different, sometimes they bend, most bluebells you see they like bend over, don't they? Maybe I'll do one. Use my artistic license and imagine a bendy over one. These ones are quite upright because they were growing in the long grass. My grass is very long at the minute. Let's stick a bit of purple in because it has sort of got a purple. They're quite dark, my bluebells, but who cares? I love the granulation happening there, which is really pretty. A bit of cascade green again because I like that, and just drop it in. Do this maybe we can fuzz away one side about here. That would probably look nice. Doing this is me not licking my brush. I did have like a bit of paper there, a bit of something there to wipe my brush on it. I'm just like drying my brush off a bit. Let's do sort of one in the background, so it'd be a bit of a splodgy one, not in focus. It's wet here, the paper. So just get the shape. You can see the blue coming out of the cascade green. It's really pretty. Right, let's do some over here. Hopefully this will make a pattern as well, which I will show you. Blues. I like this, what was it called? Deep sea green, but it's blue-ish on a green. I'm just going to try and make the composition about. They've got 6 leaves, 6 petals. I do some, so they actually look like they're flowers. And then they have purpley ends. Yeah, so these are the Spanish ones. I've got the woods are like full of like proper bluebells here, but the ones in my garden, I saw them yesterday. I thought, oh, they finally come up. They're just as pretty. Some gardeners hate them, don't they? They're like, no, they're evil. I don't know how anyone could get, oh no, they're invasive, get rid of them. And I'm like, ah. They're nice. It's like dandelions. They're really, I nearly did dandelions this morning because they've all gone to seed in my garden. They look great. I loved, like, when I walked around the garden this morning, they were like all puffed up with dewdrops on them, which were pretty. So this is a Spanish bluebell pretending to be an English one. It hasn't got a Spanish accent, this one. Let's do another one. I love the granulation. I don't know if you can see that. Use my zoom. I don't know if it's going to focus. Don't know. Do you like seeing my Of course, my palette. Does it help? Probably not, because I don't say what the colours are, but I've got like blues here and turquoises, which I should have put around the other way because it goes into green there. Then I've got like my earthy browns, and then I've got my oranges and yellows, and then it goes around to sort of another orange, but then it goes to reddishy pinks, zillions and purples around here. So that's my sort of palette set up, and I just do it how I like it, so it probably doesn't make sense to a lot of people. And I can't remember what colours are everywhere, but I forget the names of things. And I go, oh yeah, that's that lovely blue, but I know what it is. If I have to find out the colour, then I will. Let's move that over. I forget that I've got my palette thing in the corner, so sometimes this is cadmium violet. It's really hard. It doesn't like, once it's dried on your palette, it doesn't like to be you know that word. Reconstituted. Hi Stephen, I didn't see you've poking there, you've woken up. It's all in focus today and it's sort of working. So that, I like that one, how it's all fuzzy at the top, because I did it wet into wet, and then I want some hard edges and some soft edges, which makes it really pretty. Yeah, no mow May. It takes ages to mow my grass, even though I don't do it. Steve does it. It takes a very long time. I might put some. I'm just putting some water on the page. I might put some. I know they don't just stand like that. I might put some leaves in and things. So I'm just going to do this. Mix in a bit of that. What green is it? Shire green by Holben. Just to freshen it up a bit, make it look springy. Smush it in a bit. So again, I don't want it all showing. All hard edges. It needs to be like. I'm holding my brush right at the end just to get some lines that are a bit loosey-goosey. Let's put some, and I might come in and add a little bit dark here and there. Might even sprinkle a bit of salt just for the fun of it. Down here in the thing, and up here maybe just like smoosh that up. Don't like that bit. I'm just holding these. I'm going to put them down now because I've got the basics here that I quite like. Didn't like the end of that one. And I'm going to sprinkle a bit of salt. I've just got normal table salt here. I haven't got the what do you call it? That really coarse stuff. Just a little sprinkle here and there. Now I've got a tiny little brush here. I got some brushes free with the paint I bought, but they're really tiny and they're not really me. These, look how tiny they are. But where's that liner one would be nice. I quite like this for doing like little detail. They're quite nice for that. Sorry if you can see my head. I've stuck it in the view. If you've got any questions, please ask. About anything, it doesn't have to be painting. That lovely tundra violet has an orange in it and it's really nice, but it showed a little bit here, sort of like a brown in it. I'm just going to do some little details. Like the centres, they have little, where it's dry. I'm just going to do some details on a few of them, not all of them, because it's quite a loose painting and I just wanted to keep it quite loosey-goosey. Just like insinuate there's like centres of the flowers here, and then I might come in and do a little bit of negative painting around some of the shapes. This one's more in bud here, I've decided, because it looks like it. I'm just letting the paint do what it wants to do and let that dictate my painting, really. It's a good way to paint. That's how I paint my other paintings anyway. Some little details, it just sort of like makes it pop a bit. Got a bit of Cascade green just to add some more. If you hear that dingle, it's my doorbell. There's nobody at the door, it's just people going past, which is a bit annoying sometimes, but in other times it's quite good because it makes me know there's people out there. So just some little details. Hope you can see it. My camera doesn't seem to be that fantastic anymore. I don't know what's happened with it. I might have to start using my iPad to film, but then it doesn't connect. What's that? A bit of. Spent a bit more salt. It doesn't connect to the. Can only use one thing at a time. I can't connect it to my computer. I'm quite happy with the way this is turning out, and I know it's going to make a really lovely pattern. I want this to dry a bit more, it's a bit wet, but I will try and sort of do what I mean by just smudge it with my hand. By negative paintings, where you pick out some edges, go around the edges like this. Hope you can see. And then you wet the brush and smoosh the colour out, but then leave the edges so you can see like the shape of the flower. So I'm going to do another one here, make it a bit more. So if you've got nothing there to begin with and you're thinking, oh, that needs to be more of a shape. And it's easy to start. I've got a bit too much water there. Maybe I should use my other brush to soften the edges away. It's good. You can get carried away doing it, and then in some places it looks a little bit obvious what you've done, but you can get good effects. So add a centre to that one. See, I'm starting to fiddle a bit. I love this. I love that granulation there and the way that's all smooshed down, and this bit, and you can see the salt starting to happen here where it's drying out, and that's that one. I think it's really pretty. It'd be nice when it's dry. I don't think I'm going to add any more to it because it's really nice and soft, and I just like the way it is. Yeah, so that's a quick one for this morning. I'm going to finish here and I'll show you it again. You can see the Cascade green, it's separated, the colours, and you've got like blues happening, which is really pretty, which is what I like about it. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed that. Please give us a thumbs up, and hopefully from now on, now it's all set up and it's working properly, I will be back regularly. So I'm hoping to do Wednesday and Friday mornings, and possibly over on my other channel, my Mitsi B, will be Monday, Mitsi Mondays. So if you want to join me there as well, so it'll be Monday, Wednesday and Friday I'm live, and look out, we'll be adding other videos as well once a week. And if you like my painting style and that, please come and join my Patreon, where there's loads of lessons. I do exclusive Patreon lessons there. I do one a week, and it's really cheap, and you get like loads of lessons, and they come with a PDF and a print out of the painting you're doing and things like that. So come and join. Thumbs up please, and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you on Friday, hopefully. Bye. Now you'll hear me like crundle about a bit whilst I try and turn it off.